Hi everyone, I'm Mike and welcome to the channel. Well, today guys, we're going out and do some hammock camping in the rain. So I gotta admit, I just got here. I'm gonna look around, find a good spot for the hammock, but I gotta get things set up first before the rain comes on. We've had at least 3 days of rain. Everything is saturated. It's gonna be fun trying to get a fire tonight, but we'll get it done. So let me find a place. I'll set up the hammock and bring you guys back in a little bit. You can see I got it pretty well adjusted. She is good to go. Of course, tonight I'm using my Wise Out Outfitters hammock, and I'm going to use the One Tigress underquilt. Check it out. But listen at those crickets. And with the rain falling on this, it should be nice. All right, guys, I had to get out of that raincoat. It is freaking hot with that raincoat on. Man, I'm drenched almost in sweat now. So forgive the hair, but everything else should be good. Now, I'm gonna walk around. I want you guys, all my hammock guys out there, all my hammock ladies and gentlemen, please let me know tips that I need to do to improve this if I've done anything wrong. Because if I sleep as good as I did the last time, I might be more of like a 60% hammock guy and 40% tent guy, or ground dweller. But I made sure I've got drip lines everywhere, so I got a breaking point, and I also made sure my hammock is not outside that fly. So everything's good. Also tonight will be a test of that Jungle Explorer tarp that came with the hammock and tarp and the whole setup with the bug net I bought and used it. That was the first time I went hammock camping. But I'm gonna test that tarp out tonight and see how it does. Now, I'm gonna put my One Tigress underquilt on and start trying to find some wood. I'm not gonna process wood yet, I'm just gonna find it because I need to set up some tarp areas where I can sit around the fire, and then I'll go get it. I'm not worried about getting a fire, keeping it going, but I just want to make sure I know where some wood's at in case the sun goes down on me. I did not forget. I've got my little standing spot when I get out of the hammock and my shoes for when I need to get up in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm getting it. And this is the fire pit I have, as usual. But they try to put the burn logs out, but I'll have to stand them inside the fire pit once I get it roaring to dry them out. Right now I got to move them. All right, what I'm thinking of doing, putting 2 poles right here, probably on the other side of the fire pit, and then I'm going to slope it back a little bit because I have my poles in the truck. Well, everything was going good until I was putting it up and one of my poles failed. I'll be giving a review on that because I've only used those poles about 10 times. So I'm in the process of trying to get it tighter up front. Then I'm going to find a center pole and put in the center because now it's cockeyed. And it's just not a big enough tarp. And I'd have to have so much string and guy line to tie it off way away. I'm just trying to keep it near me. She ain't pretty, but she'll do for the night. She's just to keep the rain off me. We're not expecting any gusts or wind, but that should work good. The big stick that I found, I thought it would work for my center pole. Nope, it was too big, and I'm not cutting it down, so I used it as my end pole. So I should be able to sit right here, look at that view. And this is just a basic poly tarp. I have several of them. I highly recommend keeping them on hand because if anything happens to this, I truly don't care. I am thankful though that it's not raining right now. Hugely overcast, and it has been pouring its butt off for 2 days. I'm set up, ready to go, and it's about, man, it's warm right now. It's about 55 degrees. It was supposed to be high of 50 or 55 and a low of like 35, but what was behind this front that came in, it's warmed everything up, although it's still wet. I'm hoping I can start the fire tonight with some bark or something, but we'll see. If not, I always got my dryer lint. I love going out in the thick of it looking for firewood. I'm always looking for this. Branches that are still hanging in trees. Ugh. That way, although it may be wet, it's not rotted. Well, I've got a lot of wood, a lot of small stuff to get a fire going. I'm talking a little low because the site I had to get tonight is a little too close for my comfort, although I'm sure they can't hear me. I'm going to get this over there, and then I'm going to go see if I can find some dry tinder someplace. Check out this massive tree that tipped over. Looks like it got too heavy and went down. Firewood ready to go. I'm about ready to light it. I searched everywhere trying to find some dry tinder. Picked up logs, picked up everything. So I was getting ready to use my dryer lint that I keep in my fire kit bag. But then I found something I put in there I'm going to use instead. I realized I saved a whole bunch, a bag full basically, of that dry bark from the last time I was camping. So I'm going to use this hopefully to get this fire started. Like I said, I've gotten rusty and hope something's on my camera. I've gotten a little rusty and it's time to oil them gears back up. Let's do this. I'll give you guys a quick peek of my fire kit bag. I use any bag I can get, guys. Any bag I can get. It's got a see-through side here, which you can see. I keep my bellows here and my ferro rod. And inside, I usually keep, here is some, anything dry I can use for a fire starter for practice I keep, or if in case I need it. But here's some shavings. Of course, I had the bark in there. I have some fireproof matches. I have an emergency glow stick, which lasts 12 hours. Some stick matches. I also keep in this little bag. God, I've had this ever since I started. It's my little windshield. Run your fire kit. You just put it around it, and then it's got two little pegs that you put in the ground. Keep it steady. I don't even know if this company's around anymore. I might do a review on this because I've used it so many times. It's a nice little kit. It folds up nice, and it has a nice little carry bag, and it's small enough to work to keep the wind off, whether you're making coffee or whatever. And I keep it in there. Oh, I got two of the I've got two of these 6-inch 12-hour snap lights. And what else do I have in there? Oh, I keep a reflective mirror in case I need to start with the sun, fire with the sun. So I've got backup upon backup in here. Like I said, 2 is 1 and 1 is none, and I like to keep about 5 of them. So let's get this fire started. And there's my bellows, because I guarantee you I'm going to need that to keep this fire going for a while. I kind of thought as wet as it would, it'd be a lot more smoky. You could see that smoke coming off. But as of right now, I'll take it. That's thicker stuff, man. But I'm hungry. I got hot dogs tonight. Nothing special, but I'm kind of upset right now because it's not raining. I came out specifically because of the rain. I was going to go stealth camping this weekend. I had some spots picked out, but I wanted to go hammock camping in the rain because I was looking forward to it. Stealth camping in the rain, nah, I try not to do that if I can because I like to show stuff off when I'm camping. But of course, stealth camping is being quiet. Not letting anybody know you're there. And, you know, if I'm stuck inside a tent or under the hammock because it's raining, what kind of video is that? So I'm gonna get my hot dog, guys, and get ready. Chili cheese hot dog, Johnsonville. And I got my flatbread wrap that I'm gonna put them on. But since it's not raining tonight, right now, I'm gonna get this hot dogs and stuff cooking. Also want to show you guys this. My wife told me where we picked these up. I forgot. Or if they were gifted to us, I can't remember. But they're little carabiner collapsible bottles. Now, I always like to have something by me when I drink. I always like to have something to drink by me when I sleep. So in the hammock, I'm trying to work this all out. So what I'm going to do is put my tea in this tonight and hang it inside there somewhere, so in case I want to drink in the middle of the night, I got something I can take a drink of and put back up. I'll let you know how it works out, but it is pretty cool. It's like a silicone with just a regular carabiner, and the carabiner has silicone on it too, regular screw cap. And honestly, it looks like it'll hold maybe 10 ounces, and it's about 10 inches tall. I got tired of sitting down there, so I'm improvising. She's almost done. Man, I'm hungry. A lot of fun playing in the woods today. Got my hot dog sitting there. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. These rats, I think I only got 2 left. That would not have been good. Yep, I only got 2 left. Whew, talk about cutting it close. You know how thin they are. I just feel like there's more in the pack than there is, but I only have 2. Cook that bad boy till the cheese is coming out. Love some of this bread. They should make them hot dog size. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna throw some more stuff on the fire. I'm gonna eat. You guys don't want to see me eating hot dogs. No big deal. We got 2 of these and some chips. I got some adult libations for the night. A couple stories. Hopefully we get a downpour. But I do want to show you guys something. I'm hoping you can see it. I did check the weather, and at around 8 o'clock tonight, which is about 2 hours from now, I think it's, what time is it now? Hour and a half from now or so, and I checked the radar. We do have some stuff coming in. We do have chances of thunderstorms coming in a little bit. So we'll see how that turns out. I should be fine. Winds pick up in any degree. I'll keep an eye on that. The tarp and the hammock I'm not worried about, but this is just for keeping the rain off me. All right, I'm gonna eat. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. Excuse the hair, guys. Man, that hat was getting a little too hot. I didn't mention too earlier when I was putting up this tarp. Well, I probably did. I don't know if I'm going to post it. It would be up in the earlier video when I was putting it up or not. I don't know, my poles failed. The top section that you twist and tighten, it was spinning. That makes me so mad. I've only used it like 10 times, maybe 15 times, maybe 15 times. And I didn't overextend it. So there's no reason that spring or anything should have messed up. I'm going to contact the company and see what they say, how they want to handle it. I'll get back to you guys and let you know. I'm not going to say anything about the brand right now, but it's a very popular brand. It's a very popular brand, and I got it because of the reviews of it. Now, I do a lot of research before I buy anything, and the reviews were great on it, on the poles, but they shouldn't be breaking down that early. So I'm going to talk to the company, see how they handle it. But when this is done, this whole issue, whether I get another pole or, I'm going to start looking at different ones. It's lucky I found that big branch because I wanted it to go as high as it could, but that works. It's funny. If I was sitting here waiting for great days or no rain, it would be pouring his butt off. Anyway, well, the weather didn't cooperate. Thought we'd get some rain tonight. We got a chance of thunderstorms coming, but we'll see. I'll keep the fire rolling, stoked up. Everything's drying out really good. I just keep flipping it in there. But it's a quiet night. There's other campers. I can't see them, but they're around. But I'll keep things stoked up. I'll bring you guys back in a little bit when it gets dark. Look at that blue evening sky. Man, there's all kinds of people in the woods over there. All kinds of people. I don't know if they got here late and they didn't have any firewood prepared already. And they're over to steady breaking up wood. Breaking it. Now, this will be my first test for the Wise Owl Outfitters hammock to camp in. I think it'd be just as comfortable as the other one. I'm looking forward to it. The Wise Owl Outfitters has come out with a lot more stuff. They've actually got a net, which I have bought for that, but I don't need it tonight. It's going to go down to 46, 45. So I'm not worried about any bugs tonight, but I'm going to test it soon. And I'm going to do a first impressions video soon. But I will be testing out that hammock tonight. But I do want to test out, Wise Owl also has a tarp now that goes with that hammock. And they actually got a pillow, which I'm interested in. So I'm going to check into some of their gears, because so far, for the price you pay and the quality you get, they're putting out a lot of bang for the buck. So I'm going to look forward to testing and trying out some more of their products. Might do a whole Wise Owl night, one night, just nothing but their gear. I got lucky because of where I'm at right now. The service on my phone is pretty good, and I got to video chat with my son from Florida for 35-40 minutes. I loved every minute of it. But thanks for calling me. Pops really appreciated that. Right now, we've got mist coming in. It almost looks like snow, but it's not cold enough. But isn't that crazy? It's like walking through a big mist. And of course, I got my fire and stuff rolling over there. But look at that. Very, very fine. I can't show it to you. There's no way. I've tried 3 times to get that GoPro to pick it up. And even my cell phone, I can't. But way back on this road, way back in that direction. At first, I thought it was somebody hiking, because the light was so intense, as if somebody was walking with a big light through the woods. And then it disappeared, and then it came back and disappeared and came back and disappeared 3 or 4 times. Now, I don't know if it's a car back there in the distance, like somebody's putting their lights on or trying to find a way they can be intimate. But that right there is one of the reasons why, when it starts getting warmer weather, like it's getting close now, I won't be in the state forest where I'm at anymore. I don't want to have to pay attention to that. Whether somebody's doing something illegal, whether somebody's doing something. I know you can hear it. Rain has finally arrived. Let me make sure I got everything under here. Yep, we're good. Everything's under the tarp. I am so happy we finally got rain. Hopefully it hangs around for a couple hours. We'll see. I would like for it to hang around until I fall asleep, but we'll see how that goes. Finally. But that tarp for that hammock will finally get tested. And I'm curious to see how she does. She's excellent quality, but you know, so was the Go Next as far as stitching. So we'll see how it goes. Wow, guys, we got some thunderstorms coming in. They are right above me. Whew. There's no lightning, it's just thunder. It's still freaking pretty spooky because it just rolled in out of nowheres. You see that? All right, I'm gonna play it safe. Let me get back under my tarp. There's not much I can do. I want to get some of this on video though. It's an adventure tonight. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Holy crap, it's right above me. I'll bring you back in a little bit, guys. Rain has been like this, on and off, on and off. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I saw a couple flashes. And then it got a flash, crackle, flash, crackle. This is what I wanted. A nice storm out in the woods. No lightning though, just all crackling thunder, rain. Yes, I'm hyped. This is what I wanted. And the rain is picking up. Oh yeah, it's kicking now. Oh, we got a nice storm rolling in. That was what I was waiting for. Finally. Woo, finally. Everything seems to be good. I didn't set the tarp up for wind, so just for rain. Everything's rolling off the back. Nice. And that tarp over that hammock is going to get a good test tonight. Plus my drip lines. Let's see if I got this right. I am happy. Happy, happy. I think we got some thunder coming. Oh, the storm is moving. The storm is moving. It was over here, above me, and now it's right over there. That means that storm is traveling to do that. But the wind hasn't really picked up. Must be high winds. Well, it took its sweet time getting here, but it's here. That's another storm. I was just recording to let you guys know the rain came in after the first storm. That's the second storm. That's the other storm went over that way, flashed a couple times. Rain started to pick up. I'm getting ready to turn in, and that started. Drip lines were doing good. I checked on them 2 or 3 times because this is my first time at hammock camping in the rain and a heavy downpour. A good downpour, finally. And I'm gonna turn in a little bit. That's it. I'm not bringing you guys back no more. I'm not gonna bore you. I'm gonna have some more munch. I was munching on a bag of chips. I'm gonna finish that up, finish my drink up, let my fire burn a little bit more down the ash, and then I'm gonna turn in. I'll bring you guys back when I'm in the hammock. Hey guys, well, I am finally in my hammock. I literally fell asleep in the chair by the fire. It is so peaceful now. That rain put me right out. Sitting in my chair, I just literally woke up, slumped over, and was like, whoa, I gotta go to bed. So everything's quiet. Nice soft rain about now, although you can't hear it. And everything's good. I'm going to bed. If anything changes, I'll bring you back. But I'm so comfortable. Okay, my friends. Good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'd like to take you guys back here. See a little bit of this beautiful sunrise over the treetops. Chat for a little bit. Drink some of this delicious coffee I just made. due to this time of season and the weather, although it's only about 49 this morning, is improving. State forests and state parks, everybody knows they start to get more populated, and there's some people on the trail this morning enjoying this weather and this beauty. So I'm going to take you guys back further from my spot and we'll chat a little back here. And after our little hike this morning, good morning. We had a great night, guys. Sorry if I keep peeking back, but people walking all up there in the morning, getting their exercise in, I can't blame them. Well, we got the rain event. It rained steady after I got in the hammock for at least another hour, morning mouth, another hour and a half. It was really, really comfortable. That hammock, I noticed one thing. Now, the Wise Outfitter hammock is comfortable, inexpensive, good quality, but this comes to me. Now, the Jungle Explorer hammock that I used, it seems to be a little wider when I'm laying down. This one was a little bit more narrower. So I had a little shoulder issue last night, but it was in the middle of the night where if I sleep too hard on my right side, it almost feels like I'm pushing my arm out of socket, and it is not comfortable. So I'd say it was probably around 4 o'clock after I got up and used the bathroom. I remembered to lay diagonally in that hammock, and that relieved it. It's just a little narrower on my shoulders, but I still love it. I'll still camp in it. It might work better sometimes for my wife if we go hammock camping together, because I want her to get her into it. I know she'll really enjoy hammock camping, because especially number one, the ease of getting in and out of a hammock. Man, it's so much easier than crawling out of a tent. I still love my tents, don't get me wrong, and there's places for both. But I say 50-50, at least now. I'll be hammock camping a lot more. And I do have an idea of a good hammock camp coming up soon. I can't wait to share with you guys. Matter of fact, 2 of them I think are going to turn out pretty good. Also, the Jungle Explorer hammock tarp that went with that kit. The tarp did not leak. I checked it this morning. I checked it before I even crawled in it to look in it. I checked up by the stitchings, and I checked down at the bottom, and there was no leaking, and it rained pretty good for 4 hours. So I'm hoping that works well. I'm hoping, because the hammock I love, I slept great in that thing, and the bug net worked great. So of course the next weak spot would be the tarp, and whether it leaks or not, but so far it didn't leak, so that's good. I'm gonna move this camera a little bit, guys. That sun is right in my face, and you're probably getting a big that's a little better. All right, simple fix. The little rain lean-to I put up worked great, and that rain came on right before I turned in. It did well, and I had a couple gusts last night, and I thought, oh man, please don't tell me that thing fell in the middle of the night. But it's not, it's still up. Everything went smooth, and I'm gonna go back and wrap things up, go get a shower, because I'm pretty sure I got bathed heavily in smoke last night. Yeah, I can even smell it in this raincoat, and if it permeated this, I can imagine what I smell like. That's what happens when you go rain camping or wet camping. No biggie. I'm not going to bore you anymore. It was a great hammock camp. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be on another video soon. Bye, guys.